I want to be the very best, like no one ever was. Hey there, hi, hello, I'm Marty from The Angry Squirtle, and today we're here to talk about those two sentences, and it's just got me wondering, who is the very best? Who are the very best? Who is, I already said that. He, she, we, the best. Is that how this goes? I don't know, truth be told, I was sitting at work, and I was wondering, whatever happened to Guinness Book of World Records? Or I think they mentioned it in the podcast I was listening to. And then I got me thinking, what are the Pokemon World Records? I don't know, I was kind of also enlightened what happened to Guinness Book World Records. I guess they just take anything now, because we could also make a video about the weirdest, or why is this a Guinness Book of World Record, but maybe we'll save that for another time. I actually sifted through all the garbage, and I found what I thought was interesting, at least. Maybe you will too. The best, most, largest, the best who ever was in Pokemon, basically. There's memorabilia, I got the cards, I got the video games. We're gonna go over a whole list of it, but just sit back, maybe grab a drink or something. I don't know how long this is gonna be. I even tried to organize the tabs so that I could kind of segue through it. I don't know, we're just gonna see how it goes. But we're starting with TCG, and now here I have the largest collection of Pokemon cards. Not the most valuable. That's for next. Terrible segue, I know. But this collection actually comes out of Denmark, and it is between two people, which I may butcher their name, I apologize. Jens, I'm not even gonna try. There's a picture there, you guys can read it, your own interpretations. But they are two brothers who have dedicated their lives and their joint family collection of Pokemon cards. 32,000 cards. And now it's probably even more if they've been collecting through. This was 2 years ago. You know how many sets we've had? And of course, there's a little bio. I can leave links in the description if you guys want to go read more into this. We're going to be doing the scenic route, the drive-by, essentially. But the first card in their collection was a Venusaur card from the base set. I definitely share that sentiment because that was one of the first holo rares I've ever gotten that I cared about. Probably because I care about Bulbasaur a lot, but... Alright, segue into the most expensive Pokemon collection. The most valuable Pokemon card collection goes out to Gary Haas. Haas. And it's worth $10 million in the United States. Wow. Gary has always been collecting of random items, including bottle caps, so he's just a collector at heart. That's nice to hear. He has sold cards to the likes of celebrities of Logan Paul, which we're going to get to. And Steve Aoki did not know he liked Pokemon cards. DJing in Pokemon. $10 million. That's insane. You go, Gary. Oh, okay. Wait, what is this? Most wins at a Pokemon World Championship, just in general, goes to Ray Rizzo back in 2012. He defeated his rival Grey Wolf Glick. I said Grey Wolf myself. It's actually just Wolf. Anybody know Grey Wolf? Playing a lot of Super Smash recently. In the Pokemon World Championship final, and this was the third year in a row he had taken the title, so 3 times in a row. And then the most wins at a TCG specifically championship is the next one. And that goes to Jason Klaczynski. And I know that one because I'm also Polish. Shout out to the Polish people. How's your pierogi game? Hopefully good.
You folks ever try a pierogi?
What's a pierogi?
And here we are, we made it, and we even have pictures to prove it. We have the most expensive Pokemon trading card sold at a private sale. And we all know who it is. Look at that grin. The Illustrator Rare. Very sick card though, I can't knock that. Yeah, it was sold at a private sale, and Logan paid $5.275 million for that one card. It is a 10 though, right? Yeah, it better be. And just, God knows where it is. I imagine it just sitting on a coffee table. It's probably a coaster for him. And then the following record was that was a private sale, and then there's an actual auction, which is $900,000 for the same card. So, oh, it's a mint 7 though, the Illustrator. There is only so many of these, so I guess just having one is good. Keep seeing ads for Barbie everywhere. Have you seen Barbie? Is it any good? I was gonna wait for stream. Alright, now we're moving into Pokemon games. And this is the most viewed Pokemon channel on Twitch. This kind of falls down the hole of certain records that I don't even know why they're records. But this one was interesting just for the number count, essentially. His Twitch name is Twitch Plays Pokemon. I wonder if Twitch cracks down on the name. This was in March 2017. 72,568,139. Holy crap! A gaming social experiment. and I'd say it's succeeded. The channel sees member tackling Pokemon games as a group. Oh, there you go. It's a group effort. That's really cool. I don't know how 72 million people weigh in, but issuing commands through the chat room. They finished 24 games. The toughest was the bootleg version of Pokemon Crystal, which took them 230 days. Well, so yeah, you get enough people invested, man. Who doesn't love a good Pokemon game, especially the Game Boy ones? That's what a lot of them are, just like facts and news. It's not really like a feat. But here, the longest video game marathon of playing Pokemon games is by Cody Hairbridge. Hairbridge. Out of Alberta, Canada. Calgary? I don't know. Don't listen to me. Oh, but he did it for a good cause. That's good. He did it for a hospital foundation, and he played 36 hours straight. He had over 900 views online, managed to raise $2,000 in Canadian. That's good. But wow, 36 hours of Pokemon? I just think 36 hours of anything is probably too much. What do they say? Too much of anything is too much.
It's too much. Excuse me. It's too much.
Oh yeah, okay, now we're moving into the fun ones. These are just totally random. They have to do with Pokemon. I thought they were funny. But we have the largest human image of a Pokemon. And yes, it comes with pictures. Yay. Well, a group of 994 people wearing corresponding colors to a Pikachu in 2017 decided to go out into an open field and form a giant Pikachu. And they did pretty damn good, if you ask me. But there's a little bit down here. It says the attempt was organized to celebrate the 1,000th episode of the TV animation. 1,000 people participated and 6 were disqualified for taking off hats and sitting down? That's so random. Imagine being the brown people down here. You're like one of the 6 people that showed up wearing brown. Get to the tail. That's too funny. Up next, we have the largest collection of Pikachu memorabilia. Anything Pikachu, official Pikachu certified. By Lisa Courtney at the United Kingdom. This was in 2019. She has a whopping 1,293 different Pikachu memorabilia items. And someone even commented, jaw dropped. Could you imagine the room? Imagine the room this is all stored in. Whether it is a garage or anything. That's a lot of yellow. That's a lot of fluff.
I wish I had a Pikachu.
She also holds the record for the largest collection of Pokemon memorabilia. It's the same lady. I was just about to move into that one. Segue, same girl. Here's a picture. She also has the largest of everything. She probably buys one of everything when she sees it. I mean, that's kind of how I am kind of with TCG, but she does it with everything Pokemon. But good on you. I mean, you made it into the book. She is the best that ever was so far in Pokemon memorabilia.
The more Pokemon you catch, the more powers you gain.
This one was more recent. This kind of popped into my feed when I started Googling the most. But we have Jen Molly Walker. It's the most Pokemon identified in 1 minute. She identified 82 Pokemon in 1 minute. And I know that doesn't sound like a lot. And she probably could have got a random variation order. But imagine how quick. She was counting Pokemon more than there were seconds. Think about it. And if they like the Pokemon had long names, I don't know. I wish I could see the footage of how she did it and what Pokemon she got. Jen hosted this record attempt in a local park and was truly determined in achieving the record for a thrill of a good challenge. Well, good sport, Jen. Good on you.
Who's that Pokemon? It's Pikachu! It's Clefairy!
Oh, here's another one, little fun one you can guess at. The first Pokemon character to be trademarked, like officially licensed trademark. Who do you think the first one, not the first created Pokemon ever. I think that was like Rhyhorn or something like that. Maybe, no, not Clefairy. I think it was Rhyhorn or Rhydon, something like that. But the first Pokemon ever trademarked, licensed, copied, sold. Pokemon, I sue you if you have this. It's 151, it's Mew. For some reason, it's not a Pikachu. That's what I guessed, just being the flagship. Or I remember hearing that Clefairy was supposed to be like the Pikachu or whatever. I don't know. It ends up being Mew. Mew is the first trademarked Pokemon applied for in May 9th, 1990. And then registered in 94. This was leading up to the game release, I'm sure. Like, you know, things got to work years in advance. They wanted to secure their hidden secret Pokemon before they went and made the game. That's kind of what this looks like to me. They wanted to make sure that the most secret and powerful Pokemon they can make, besides Mewtwo, I guess, maybe he was runner-up, I don't know, maybe both at the same time, or having Mew gives you rights to Mewtwo. I don't know. Who knows? But that's what it sounds like. the most popular Pokemon, and this was general election out of 720, so this is like before this is like 300 Pokemon ago, hosted in Japan in 2016. Who do you think won? I definitely didn't guess this either. It was Greninja. It won with 36,000 votes. 500,000 trainers that were polled. So there were probably so many different Pokemon that were thrown up in there. But Greninja got the most. I wonder if this is when Greninja came out, like the height of X and Y, 2016. The least popular Pokemon, little fun bit, was Simisear, I think that's how you pronounce that, who finished 720th in the election.
Let's give them 100%! Ninja!
And here we are at the end. The last one, just a little bit of fun bit. The first official theme park based on a video game. Now I know like Disney and all that, they're not video games, whatever. But the Poke Park, I never knew this. Pokemon was the first gaming series to get its own theme park. The Poke Park was opened on March 18th, 2005 in Nagoya, Japan. Attractions included Mudkip's Big Splash, I hear you like Mudkip, and the Pichu Brothers Rascal Railway. It closed, womp, on September 25th, 2005. So it opened and closed in the same year. But like Pokemon is this huge thing. That's crazy. I never heard of that. Yeah, and that's about it. Those are the best that ever was. But guess what? That list is still growing. And I say we go out and break our own records. Apparently it's not hard. You can just go on the website and apply and just do your own little thing. There's a little weird ones in there. But listen up, trainer. Aspire to do better. And until then, I'll see you later.